In November 16 summer of 2025, the Caribbean Sea turned into a zone of high tension. Just miles off the coast of Venezuela, a U.S. Navy destroyer faced off against a fleet of Russian warships, all operating under Venezuelan command. What began as a simple patrol mission quickly escalated into one of the most dangerous naval encounters since the Cold War. This is the story of how a U.S. warship stared down Russian firepower, and what happened next. It all started when Venezuela's government granted Russia full access to its naval bases along the northern coast. The deal included refueling rights, intelligence sharing, and, most alarming, the deployment of Russian missile-capable warships to the Caribbean. In Washington, alarms went off immediately. U.S. intelligence satellites spotted Russian frigates entering Venezuelan waters, including the Admiral Gorshkov, one of Moscow's most advanced warships. The Pentagon saw it as a direct challenge, a show of strength just a few hundred miles from U.S. shores. Within hours, the U.S. Navy's USS Porter, an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, was ordered to approach the area. Its mission, to monitor Russian movements and protect freedom of navigation in international waters. The USS Porter carried over 90 Tomahawk missiles, advanced radar systems, and a crew trained for precision warfare. But this was no training mission. The Russians were watching and waiting. As the American destroyer closed in, radar screens began lighting up with electronic signatures. Russian vessels were locking on, tracking every move. On June 16, 2025, contact was made. 3 Russian warships, escorted by Venezuelan patrol boats, began shadowing the USS Porter. The distance, less than 10 nautical miles. Through radio channels, both sides exchanged warnings. Unidentified American vessel, you are entering a restricted military zone. Turn around immediately. This is United States Navy destroyer USS Porter. We are operating in international waters. Do not interfere. The standoff had begun. Every missile tube, every radar dish, and every sailor was on high alert. For 36 tense hours, the two fleets maneuvered around each other, like sharks circling in shallow waters. U.S. drones hovered overhead, transmitting real-time data to command centers in Florida. Then came the spark. One Venezuelan corvette accidentally locked its targeting radar on the USS Porter. In the language of naval warfare, that's a threat. Immediately, the Porter's defense systems activated. Phalanx cannons armed, Tomahawks primed. But the order from Washington was clear: do not fire first. Rather than open fire, the U.S. Navy launched a silent counterattack through cyber and electronic warfare. Within minutes, the radar screens on the Venezuelan ships began to flicker. Their GPS systems went dark. Russian communication channels were jammed. It was as if the entire fleet had sailed into a technological black hole. In the control room of the USS Porter, one officer whispered, "They can't see us anymore." This was modern warfare. Invisible, silent, but devastating. With their systems down, the Russian-Venezuelan fleet retreated toward the coast. No shots fired, but the message was clear. The United States Navy still ruled the seas. Within hours, Washington and Moscow opened emergency communication lines to prevent further escalation. The world had narrowly avoided a naval disaster. In the weeks that followed, Russia downplayed the incident. Venezuela accused the U.S. of aggression. But satellite images told a different story. Russian warships quietly left Venezuelan ports soon after. The USS Porter returned to base, its mission complete. No missiles launched, no casualties, but a powerful message delivered. The U.S. Navy had proven once again, strength isn't always about firepower. Sometimes it's about control. As the sun set over the Caribbean, the waves carried a silent reminder. Then in the 21st century, wars are fought not just with weapons, but with information, precision, and resolve. U.S. Navy ship faces Russian warships near Venezuela. Then this happened. USA versus Venezuela Modern Military Power 2025.